If you guys really want me to watch this is who I'd watch, because from what I've seen of this guy, he kind of takes everything and he does a good job at accurately putting information together. I don't know why I said that like I was being sarcastic, because it's true. So like if you guys really want me to talk about whatever happened, I feel like this is Bo Black, is that how you say it, is the best person to look at for it. So sure, I'll take a look. Me after being asked if I support Israel Palestine. Bro, that game, Friday Night Funkin', really, I love the soundtrack. I like that song. Be ba ba boo ba, be ba ba boo ba boo ba, be boo be. All right, we're done. That's too cringe. Anyway, that's a good response, because it doesn't matter what you say, you're screwed. It's funny.
When you hear what he just said, I want you to explain to me what you think he's saying.
Is this? It sounds like is Hasan just joking?
Explain to me what you think he just said. Oh my God!
I'm just pranking you guys. There's no way enlightened political Twitch.
That had to have been like a joke from Hasan, right? He was like making a meme. Like he's not, right? I'm assuming that he was just memeing there.
Streamer Hasan would actually get mad at Twomad. Twomad. I mean, come on. How can he get mad at this
I
guy?
get it. He's too mad. I get it. I think Hasan was joking. He had to have been.
Oh, he did actually get into
what happened here? What's happening?
a political argument with Twomad on Twitter? Okay, this is the first time I've ever seen Twomad post anything of any seriousness on Twitter, and it's fighting Hasan.
Oh, it was an edit? It was funny, though.
Piker. Wow. Okay, this is not a crossover I was expecting, but I'm eager to figure out how this happened. So, this all started when Hasan Piker posted a tweet saying laughing my fucking ass off, and added 2 images. One saying that the CEO of Delta Airlines asked the CDC to cut mandatory quarantine time, and another article stating that the CDC ended up doing that.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of unfortunate. This thing is all over the place. Here's the problem, man, my perspective on it. Is like they went from 10 to 5 days. Part of it's like economy. We need to keep things going. It doesn't matter what kind of society you live in. People need to be moving. My understanding is the Omicron is more viral, so it spreads faster, but it's less intense. That's my understanding. YouTube, please don't pull my video down for misinformation, because you guys are aggressive about that. Omicron. Am I saying it right? Omicron. Autobots. Baby, wanna come in? Love you. Come on. You want? Kidding. I love you, baby. Mwah. Anyway, is it Optimus? What is it? Let me look it up. Omicron. Is that how you say it? Pff, mine's better. I'm gonna call it Omicron. Anyway, but also it could lead to more people getting sick. I think it's unfortunate. On the one hand, we would need to keep everything flowing. On the other hand, it's like, whatever. But I guess if it's not as intense, it makes sense to reduce the timing. It's funny though, because like a rich person, somebody that has influential, is like, yeah, we need to lower this, and he's like, okay, we're gonna do it. But okay. Let's see. Does he read the messages or
response to Hasan's tweet by saying, Hasan, this is Alex Jones' populism level insinuating the Delta CEO through brute force power influence.
Fuck, I lost my
forced the CDC to cut isolation time, when the CDC via independent advisory signed off by many epidemiologists had already decided on it to mitigate health worker unavailability.
Okay. Maybe. I don't know, man. I feel like, yeah, the CEO kind of just like, hey, fuck, we don't get people back to work. I think a lot of businesses agree with it, though. But yeah, I could understand the criticism on it.
Hasan Piker responds by saying, 1. Healthcare worker quarantine time was cut short 5 days before this decision. 2. Unconventionally, the CDC never released the new data that shows it's safe to quarantine for 5 days, even with the vague guidelines. 3. Not just the Delta CEO, but also governors influenced by commerce. He then quote tweets Twomad and says, I originally thought this was a meme. I was wrong. Apparently there's a good deal of people on Twitter who truly think it's Sandy Hook was fake level conspiracy to repeat what the CDC openly stated, that this new lowering of quarantine requirements is to protect the economy. Hasan then shares a clip.
Wasn't that what it was, to protect the economy, right?
That this new lowering of quarantine requirements is to protect the economy. Hasan then stated that this new lowering of quarantine requirements is to protect the economy. Hasan then shares a clip, the same one that he was reacting to at the beginning of this video, but I pasted Twomad's thing over it. He captions it by saying, people heard this and then were like, wow.
Okay. All right. You got me.
This must be for public health that they did this. Have fun getting COVID at Applebee's, motherfucker. You are forcing people back to work when they haven't even recovered.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. I wonder how I thought it was, is it 5 days after you're no longer symptomatic? Or is it just, it's just 5 days, right? It's just you get COVID and then 5 days later you go back to work. Isn't that what it is? I think that's what it is, because I remember when I got COVID, it was horrible, by the way. I got COVID and I needed to, is it 5 days after a negative test? I feel like that's not true, because I remember that I got COVID and they said 10 days after you were testing for COVID, you're good to go out. It does, like, maybe you also had to have a negative test with that, but like I needed to go to the doctor, so I did it on like phone call, because I didn't have my 10 days yet. And then he's like, oh, are you testing negative? Or he didn't even ask that, actually. Did he? No, I think, yeah. He's like, are you testing negative? And I was like, yes. He's like, okay, you can come at the 10th day. So maybe the guideline is 5 days plus a negative test. Is that the guidelines? I have to check into that. We have to look into that. That's the biggest thing. Okay. Let's see. The newest energy guidelines. Let's see. Guidance shortening the isolation period from 10 days to 5 days has led to a concern. Blah, blah, blah. That was in part to keep functions open in society. We started a challenge with airline flights area. We started the first health work. Blah, blah, blah. The CDC decision is science in the majority of the first few days. Okay, so I guess the science showing the majority of COVID-19 illness passed around the first 5 days of the public health. Okay. My really big question is, does it have to be 5 days plus a negative test, or what is it? Before you can go back to work. I don't really know. Let's see. I'll show you the 5 days. Okay, so here we go. CDC is shortening the recommended time for isolation for the public. People with COVID-19 should isolate for 5 days, and if they are asymptomatic or their symptoms are resolving without fever, follow that by 5 days of wearing a mask. Okay, so these are kind of stupid. I feel like it should be 5 days plus testing negative. I think the problem is that PCR tests or something, they might show like positives for like 90 days. I think that's understanding. But I feel like this isn't really good enough. It's just like, hey, if you're feeling better after 5 days, if you're asymptomatic, you're fine. I also don't like that in this. It says that 5 days if they are asymptomatic or their symptoms are resolving without a fever for 24 hours. It doesn't say without a fever for 24 hours without fever suppressants. Which is a big deal to me. Is easy to recommend eating S to boost the immune system? Probably true, yeah. Fucking dumb shit. Blah, 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 blah. The change is motivated by science demonstrating that the majority of SARS-CoV transmissions occur during the early course. Majority isn't all. Generally, that's from 1 to 2 days prior to onset. Symptoms are the 3 days after. Additionally, CDC's updating their recommended quarantine period for anybody in the general public who's exposed to COVID-19. For people who are unvaccinated or are more than 6 months out from their second mRNA dose or are more than 2 months out from the J&J vaccine and not boosted yet, CDC now recommends quarantine for 5 days. Follow the strict mask use for the additional 5 days. That's it. So if you're unvaccinated, just quarantine for 5 days and then strict mask use. Alternatively, the 5-day quarantine is not feasible. It's imperative that an exposed person wear a well-fitting mask at all times around other people's for 10 days. Individuals have to receive their booster shot. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I mean, this is a little sussy. I can see why this is a little bit sussy. Okay.
The purpose of it is that given the extraordinary, unprecedented wave of infections that we are experiencing now and will certainly experience more of in the next few weeks, that there is the danger that there will be so many people who are being isolated, who are asymptomatic for the full 10 days, that you could have a major negative impact on our ability to keep society running. So the decision was made, although it's not completely risk-free, of saying, let's get that cut in half so that we could have 50%, namely half of the 10 days, and 50% of that time, people can actually be out with a mask in society.
Twomad quote.
I don't know, man. You know what? I feel like that. You know, you're fucked in both cases. You know, I think that I would prefer 10 days, but if it's having that much of a negative impact on the economy, I guess we have to. I don't know. I suppose. I do know that there's like a shortage of workers that want to do, especially low skilled labor jobs. I get it. I don't know. I guess as long as they're asymptomatic, but it still makes me uncomfortable. I can understand criticizing it.
Tweets us on and says, I know you want to say you were just pretending, but we all know government balances decisions for economy all the time, Hasan. But you imply a compromised government by corporations. So to be honest, I clapped you up a bit. So chill with the Trump plandemic misinformation for a week, yeah? Stun locked. He then replies directly to Hasan with another tweet that says, you were doing the same thing the Trump supporters did when they called it a plandemic. They said the CDC and Fauci were in the pockets of Big Pharma. And look where that got us. First to get the vaccines, and close to dead last in vaccination rates in the developed world. LOL! Hasan quote tweets Twomad and says, yes, it's actually Trump supporters who are in favor of continuing restrictions famously. Just come on the stream if you want to clearly communicate your position, rather than posturing with weird Twitter takes.
Okay.
Twomad responds by saying, you can't really be this stupid, laughing my ass off. The comparison I'm making is between Trump supporters suggesting the CDC was compromised by private businesses, and you doing the same. If you can't get that analogy, you should ask your uncle for a new job.
Jesus. That's kind of funny. Well, yeah, I get the analogy he's making is in the one instance, like, I guess conservative people are saying that basically COVID is a fucking conspiracy. And that like all these guidelines are a conspiracy and we don't really need fucking masks and all this other bullshit. And then now like a progressive is saying that it's a conspiracy because there's like a regulation change. I understand what they're saying. Okay.
Hasan responds by saying, all I'm hearing is cowardly posturing behind the computer because you are worried that you won't be able to misrepresent what I'm clearly stating in real time and regulate to uncle memes like a Groyper neckbeard. Ethan Klein
isn't that Nick Fuentes? Oh, Ethan Klein needed to jump in, bro. Come on. Now it's a fucking cringe factory. You know what I mean? I mean, it's a shitstorm here. But, and listen, I gotta be honest with you. I do more agree with Hasan in this instance. I would not doubt that, like, it's not doubtful that CEOs had like people who had an influence on the CDC's decision to change it up because there's a labor shortage and they want people to come back to work. It sounds pretty realistic. I honestly, I'm more on Hasan's side of me as being an asshole, but like they're both being an asshole. But Ethan, shut the fuck up. Well, you don't have to talk about, you don't have to insert yourself in anything. Ironically, I'm watching this video, so you can make the same criticism of me. But like, he just constantly says dumb fuck shit. So what do you say?
Line of H3 chimes in on this when he responds to Twomad by saying, I've seen broad consensus among epidemiologists that the CDC decision is horrible, so I really don't think it's the same thing. Also, who is writing these tweets, Twomad? Like what?
I was actually a pretty reserved response. I guess it wasn't so bad. I'm sorry, Ethan, I went off.
Twomad responds, you are missing my point. Horrible decision or not, implicating this decision as the result of corporate bullying is no different than crackpot plandemic conspiracies who are not seeing this. Boy, what the hell, boy? Ethan Klein then responds, okay, Destiny.
Bro, I don't understand the Destiny slander. I truly don't understand the Destiny slander. Okay? I really don't get it. Even though Destiny laughed at me when I asked him to explain Israel and Palestine. I don't get the slander. I was like, hey, can we talk about it? I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. And he's like, yeah, sure, come on the stream, LOL. And I was like, oh shit, am I dumb as fuck now? Anyway, I don't really get the slander, man. Destiny is he's a YouTuber. I don't know, bro. I mean, like, I think he's probably the best political YouTuber
I have with me
on YouTube. Honestly, I think he's probably the most honest person on here. I guess a lot of slack. I think it's because he's a progressive, but he's not progressive enough for a lot of progressives, so they shit on him as like a meme, you know? I don't get the slander. I don't get it.
To which Twomad says, I promise you, Destiny isn't speaking for me, lol. Ethan responds, okay, King, I love you, let's not fight. Fauci is tearing this country apart. Twomad responds, tell Hasan to stop watching grape surgery and get owned by bruh emoji cause can't engage with argument. Going back to when Ethan speculated that Destiny was writing Twomad's tweets, Destiny quote tweets him and says, wow, is H3 implying that Twomad is too stupid to talk about politics and needs a white man to write political opinions for him? No wonder he defended JonTron way back in the day.
I think that's kind of, I mean, listen, not a huge Ethan fan. That's a bit of a bad take. I'm pretty sure Ethan was just doing like the brain dead thing of like, okay, Destiny, because Destiny's a slur now to political content creators. We're going to have to ban the name Destiny at this point. We got rid of Cracker, so we got to get rid of Destiny. That's pretty much, I think, all he's saying. He's like, okay, Destiny. Like, but like in like a derogatory sense, like Destiny doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. And then the whole defending JonTron thing, I think that was a time where Ethan probably knew well enough to stay out of politics. You know? He didn't really, I mean, I don't know if I would say he defended him. He was more like, oh, he didn't want to get engaged in it. Although, ironically, Destiny was the one who kind of exposed JonTron, so...
Hasan responds to Twomad by saying, this motherfucker has begged me in the DMs to come on my stream like 10 times. And now that I'm asking him to come on, it's all Twitter memes. Twomad responds by saying, figures you'd avoid literally anyone who's knowledgeable on politics. But you got no problem debating Twomad, Greek, XQC, and Trainwrecks. And then you call me the coward in your echo chamber.
That's kind of true.
Respond to what I'm saying, instead of begging me to come on your stream. So while this Twitter debate,
it's kind of true, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're having like a fight with a non-political individual who's not going to be as intelligent on politics. You know, for instance, like H3, and then a lot of slander here today. I'm sorry, guys. But like he'll dodge Destiny, even though Destiny is you know, even though Destiny helped platform him. I love how people are like, no, that's not true. I mean, I know a little bit of the political lore. He was like, Destiny got him into a lot of panels, helped him out, and this is the way he treats them. You know, it's not particularly loyal. I don't know, man. Feels like Destiny's been the victim of disloyal people that he platforms, and then they just fucking abandon them the second. So, you know.
It was going on. Hasan Piker was live on Twitch.
And yeah, political arguments on Twitter are dumb. Yeah, Twitter's dumb in general. Arguing on Twitter is dumb as shit, honestly. It doesn't get anywhere. You can't get like the inflection of the voice, etc. So like, yeah, they should probably have a conversation about it. But also, Hasan's not, I don't think, a super good faith person to chat with. So
reacting to it in real time. Here's what he said in regards to Twomad coming onto his stream to debate him.
Bro, you are so fucking brain dead.
And the guy's perspective is like, hey, listen, I don't think it's corporate bullying. I think that the CDC is just taking the economy into play, which is a fair perspective. I actually don't think that could be possible. It's also possible that corporations are like, we need to go back to work. That's probably what's happening. Is the corporations are like, listen, we have a labor shortage, especially of low-skilled labor that we're not paying enough. So can you please tell them that we only have to wait 5 days, so we also don't have to pay them COVID pay? You know. I don't think it's bullying as much as the CDC's probably like, yeah, that makes sense because we have a labor shortage. And even though we should probably enact policy that empowers low-skilled labor jobs, fuck it, I'm the CDC. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what happened. So it probably wasn't bullying. I mean, Hasan's probably exaggerating. I still believe it's like kind of shitty and bad. But yeah, I get that.
Just come on the stream, jackass. Here, dude. Here, you want to fucking come on the stream? Go ahead. Get on the stream, dude. Get on the stream. You've been begging to be on the stream. Don't make me fucking leak the DMs, dude. Pull up, bitch. Because you'd avoid literally anyone who's knowledgeable on politics, but you got no problem debating Twomad, Greek, XUC, and Trainwrecks, and then you call me a coward in your echo chamber. Respond to what I'm saying instead of begging me to come on your stream. Oh, he's just straight up trying to get fucking Destiny on here. Yeah, he can suck my dick. Hey, listen, my clout extends to you, Twomad. If you have a good point of view, don't try to fucking hide behind.
Yeah, it kind of does prove that Hasan's afraid of Destiny. Ghost in my house.
Try to hide behind other people, you pathetic little coward. I can't even say anything else. That's it. I mean, he owned himself. There's literally no reason.
I don't know, bro. Listen, it's funny because I agree more with Hasan, but like this, you owned yourself, bro. Bro, I don't know, man. This last statement just kind of nays you here. Figures you'd avoid literally anyone who's knowledgeable in politics, but you go no problem to debating Twomad, Greek, XQC, and Trainwrecks, and then you call me a coward just saying in your echo chamber. Respond to what I'm saying. But, bro, talk to Destiny or something. I don't even think Destiny would be bothered with this conversation. I don't really know. I feel like this is kind of just like petty, but
the continue. All right, got it, dude. So you're just a fucking idiot. Okay, got it. Why'd you fucking post in the first place then? What a donkey, dude.
Hasan took it too far using the right. Yeah, I just think that he's way too like he's just like a total dick. He's a total dick, bro. That's the problem. It's so off-putting. It's just so dumb. Like he doesn't even try to get, and that's why he's so popular, because he's like a dickhead, and people are like, yes, because they love fighting. People love fighting. If you're being a dickhead, people love it. They eat it up. So they're like, yeah, you get that rage. Like, yeah, I love this. So that's why people like Hasan a lot, because he's very divisive. He's a dickhead. Because all he had to say is like, yeah, I think it's corporate bullying. The other guy was just like, I don't think that's what it is. I think it's just because the economy is a factor. And that's pretty much all it was. I mean, they really don't disagree a whole lot, I feel like. One side's like, I think it was corporate bullying. The other side's like, I just think it was economy response. Yeah, I don't know.
Dude, straight up admitting to being a fucking idiot. It's weird that all of a sudden he's not. You don't want to come on the stream.
By the way, this is why I like this Bo Blacks guy, because like, look at how much information he pulls together. It couldn't be me, bro. I'm fat, lazy, diabetic piece of shit. So, you know.
Oh, he's just trolling. Oh, okay, dude, I got it. You can just troll and fucking spread misinformation.
When did he say he was just trolling?
He's just trolling. It's weird.
Did I miss where XQ said he was just trolling? Did Twomad say he was just trolling? That doesn't. Can somebody in the chat like correct me if I'm wrong? Did he say he was just trolling?
1,305 just resubscribed.
Hey, thank you so much for the sub.
GM.
Where in there did he say I'm just trolling? I am fat online and offline. Yeah, it sounded like he was just like when the fuck did he say he was trolling? This is Hasan's actual mental perspective. He decided to create an argument. Oh, you guys just saying you're just trolling. The guy was just like, hey, why do you dodge actually people who like do politics for a living? And then you want to talk to like streamers that are uneducated on politics generally. like Ethan.
That all of a sudden he's not. You don't want to come on the stream? Oh, he's just trolling. Oh, okay, dude, I got it.
The chat said that he's just trolling. Okay, good point. Fair enough. I'll retract that. That was okay. Thank you for. So the chat said he's just trolling. Trying to people do this all the time, trying to downplay what Twomad did. Twomad took a stance, and the chat was like, he was just trolling. Okay, now I get it. Fair enough. I'm gonna retract that, pull it back, and eat it because I'm obese.
You can just troll and fucking spread misinformation. Got it.
I don't think it's misinformation, though. This is one of those problems, though. This is more of a matter of interpretation. I don't know that you can accurately... Listen, I don't think you can accurately assert that it must have been corporate bullying because like CEOs were saying something. I think that might actually be true. But, like CEOs are advocating for their selves or their airlines or whatever. Yeah, I know CEOs are shit, but and then the CC's like, okay, we have a labor shortage, we'll change it. Right? There's a difference between somebody saying, hey, can I have something, and them giving it to them, and somebody saying, if you don't do this thing for me, I'm going to like fucking destroy the airlines. Like, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't make it corporate bullying. It's quite possible that corporations are too friendly with the government. But I wouldn't call that corporate bullying. I'd say more of that's a government issue where the government's a fucking dickhead and will like advocate for corporations more than anything else. But I don't think it's corporate bullying. So to say what he's doing is misinformation, it's just not practical or realistic.
True fraud over here. I'm just fucking pretending. I'm just pretending. Okay, now it is for clout, by the way, for the record. This is 1,000% for clout. Suck my cock, you irrelevant bitch.
Yeah, dude. See, this guy's so like brain dead, bro. It's just for clout. Now anybody that's smaller than him, which is most people, except for me because I'm fucking obese. I don't know why I'm being so mean to myself today. Is now just looking for clout. Like I think that's an embarrassing perspective to have. This is how you know that Hasan has lost. This is how we know that Hasan has, he's just an egotistical dick, bro. Like anytime someone criticizes him, it's just a ploy for credibility, or excuse me, for publicity. That's all he has to say now. That's a shutdown argument. It's just because I'm a big content creator. Like as if he can't be criticized, like have reasonable criticisms against him. It's just fucking embarrassing, bro. It's just embarrassing.
Okay. Straight up, that is bait. Straight up, that is fucking clout. That 1,000% is for fucking clout. No, he absolutely got fucking boosted. And now he's just fucking trolling. And now he is 100% doing this for fucking clout. Okay, we're done.
So about an hour after Hasan
Yeah,
decided he wasn't going
Hasan's
to
a fucking loser, bro.
debate Twomad on his stream, Twomad got
So I feel like I don't even know if you could say it's for clout. So fucking what's his face? Hasan is big on TikTok, maybe big on Twitch, but not as big on YouTube. Whereas this guy seems to be really big on YouTube. I'm not sure if he has a Twitch. I'm very sorry, guys, if that's like offensive to you, because I'm not educated on every fucking person. So he's not even like, what? Come on, bro, stop.
onto his Twitch channel to see if he could make it happen anyways.
Bro, literally, I'm here, dude.
He's fucking there. Did they talk?
I'm the most here.
Hey, it's Hasan. It's on him. Ball's in his court.
The ball's in his court.
Though. Actual ballin' ass puss.
Wait, let me go to Hasan's stream real quick. Let's load up Hasan.
You know what's crazy? The other day, somebody came into my stream and they were like, you know, or not my stream. Maybe it was my stream or it was a YouTube comment. But they said, I don't really like the Hasan political stuff. I really just watch him to watch Top Chef. And I was like, is that all he watches? Apparently, and this is what I've been told, can't 100% confirm it. Like 90% of MasterChef, 90% of Hasan's stream is just not political. It's mostly him watching TV, which I think is supposed to be against TOS. And that's it. MasterChef, yeah. Which is something. It's something. Okay.
I'm verified on Twitch too.
Guys, 45 minutes.
So I'm verified on Twitch. Can I type Twomad?
Oh, we got a
You are currently
24-hour
timed
ban.
out from chat. You can type again in 24 hours.
Well, it says 23 hours, 59 minutes. Sorry about. Okay, so this is some cowardly shit. This is some cowardly shit. So he called Twomad out to have a conversation, and then Twomad's like, "All right, I'm getting on now," and then he banned the name Twomad so that nobody could tell him that he was on a stream or something. What the fuck? Did they talk?
Not only was Hasan too busy watching MasterChef Season 3 on his Twitch page to debate Twomad, but him or his chat mods also went out of their way to give anyone who typed Twomad in his chat a 24-hour ban from it. Twomad responded to Hasan watching MasterChef by saying, "My man said come debate me and is watching MasterChef while I'm sitting on Discord laughing my ass off. Stunlocked, Hasan. Peddle more pandemic memes, bro. It's funny." And that's about it for the little spat between Twomad and Hasan.
Is there like an update on this? Like, did Hasan just ignore it? Or Hasan probably decided to ignore it, I'm assuming, at this point. So they never talked. Is that what we're saying? They never talked at all. There was no conversation or debate or anything about that. Hasan decided that it was all clout grab and decided to disengage. This is a really slimy tactic. So basically, we have this whole conversation, we have this whole argument, disagreement. Hasan tells him to come on. The guy doesn't come on exactly when he wants him to. So Hasan says, like, "You're just looking for clout. I'm done with this conversation." The guy's like, "Hey, I'm here now." And then we're done. That's it. We're done, basically.
Popular video.
Okay, well, that's kind of embarrassing. That's pathetic.
Popular video conferencing.
Shut up, bro. Yeah, that's kind of... Wait, what is... Oh, Twomad 360? Is that a different page? Is it like a newer page? Twomad destroys the sound with facts and logic.
It's been a day since this happened, and the debate still hasn't happened, so it probably never will. But the small amount of arguing we did end up getting between Twomad and Hasan on Twitter was very funny nonetheless, so I want to share it with you guys. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe.
Yeah, I guess I should subscribe because this guy's pretty good. Okay. Wow, that's embarrassing for Hasan. He actually did get nay-nayed. In Hasan's world, Twomad is alt-right, so just ignore it. Ah, yeah, true. This guy seems alt-right, yeah.
I'm here to talk
Do I want to talk about... Do I want
to you today about suck my clout, trolling, one of the greatest problems that our generations are facing. The biggest scourge that affects our society against all of the cultural and social progress we've seen is the battle against intellectual thought.
Bro, literally, I'm here, dude.
Are you guys comfortable with that? This is a war against critical thinking. A battle against intellectualism. It's a war against rational behavior. And we're not even aware of it. And that's terrifying.
Is this a Young Turks video from the past? Because that sounds like the drama, like how dramatized Young Turks is.
So Twomad, who is known for memeing, usually, wrote this in response, and I thought, this is a bit, right? Like, this is Twomad. At first I thought it was a meme, and so I DM'd him, like, are you okay? Like,
I just hit it with like a little bit of facts, and I wake up, Destiny, gives me a retweet.
oh, he's going. I know you want to say you were just pretending, but we all know government balances decisions for economy all the time is on. But you imply compromise government by corporations, so to be honest, I clap you up a bit. Chill with the Trump pandemic misinformation for a week, yes, unlock. Okay, now I'm gonna go fucking balls to the wall. This is 1000% for clout. Suck my cock, you irrelevant bitch, okay? Straight up, that is bait. Straight up, that is fucking clout. That 1000% is for fucking clout. No, he absolutely got fucking boosted, and now he's just fucking trolling, and now he is 100% doing this for fucking clout. Okay, we're done. Just come on the stream, jackass. Here, dude. Here, you want to fucking come on the stream? Go ahead.
Okay, so Hasan says get on the stream, and then what happens? He's watching surgery on a grave. He's watching fucking MasterChef. There's content here.
I don't like this. He's just trolling you bullshit, dude. That's such silly baby shit for the record, okay? Oh, he's just trolling. He's just trolling. Oh, okay, dude, I got it. You can just troll and fucking spread misinformation. Got it. Get on the stream. You've been begging to be on the stream. Pull up. It's weird that all of a sudden he's not. You don't want to come on the stream.
And you say tell me to come on the stream. Doesn't let me on. Doesn't let me on. Bro. His Discord. I invited him to my Discord. I'm sitting here waiting for the shit to happen. You're begging me to come on your stream. You're being
You're being straight up delusional at the moment.
Calls me delusional. I'm delusional. You fucking idiot. You're calling me psychotic for just pointing out what you're doing.
My clout extends to you too, Matt. If you have a good point of view, don't try to fucking hide behind. Don't try to hide behind other people. You pathetic little coward.
I'm sitting here like, where the fuck are you at? He tells me to come on the stream, and then he watches MasterChef. Right ingredients, the right pairing. Oh my god, this is literally the most wishy-washy machine you've ever fucking made in your life.
You're doing the same thing when Trump supporters did, and when they called it a pandemic, they said CDC infection with the big pharma. Look where that got us. Or you are so fucking brain dead. I'm the one who's saying Trump pandemic. Trump pandemic is literally what the fucking CDC is doing currently. I think people have lost their fucking plot.
It doesn't like when I say pandemic. Even though it's the same thing. Like you reply that the corporations have influence. It's conspiracy theory though. It's on be the new CDC by the way. And look, and then the DMs, he DMs me. He literally admits that it's just speculation. Man, how the fuck are you this?
I mean, I trust the CDC, but of course, capital has more influence than anything. The way I see it, this part is pure speculation. But they see the Omicron, fuck that. Omicron is impossible to avoid and seemingly tighter, and that people are going to get it in one way or the other. If you're vaxxed and boosted, you're likely to be fine. Anyways, so they're getting ahead of it by at least lightening the burden. It would have to laying the burden it would have on commerce if everybody took 10 days off. So Hasan is hold on. Hasan's just a complete fucking like performative douchebag. That's pretty much what we got here. Hasan is a performative dickhead. I mean, I'm not surprised, but like this is embarrassing. So like he first of all, Hasan is speculating that it's corporate bullying. So if anybody's pushing misinformation, like definitionally it's Hasan. Second of all, this is pretty much what everybody thinks. Like, yeah, they're lowering it to be less of an economic burden. This is what the other guy's trying to say. So Hasan, like, dude, I don't understand how people don't look at Hasan and be like, this guy's literally full of shit. This is fucking insane. Hasan is insane. Like, this guy is such a duplicitous dickhead. Like, why do people watch this guy who constantly is wrong, says stupid shit, starts fights for he doesn't even believe what he's saying. He quite literally doesn't even believe what he's saying. This is proof of that. People are like, no, man, Hasan, he's a good guy. No, he's not. He's terrible. This guy's dog shit. He started a fight. This is the perspective that everybody that like Twomad is saying, basically. And he's like, no, bro. I'm fucking flabbergasted. And he's shitting on this guy for being like, hey, this is my perspective. The Twomad's like, hey, this is my perspective. And then Hasan believes that in private, but then in public, it's corporate bullying. Bro, this is insane. Like, Hasan doesn't believe what he's saying. 2022 is going to be the year of Hasan getting, like, his just desserts, I think. Because he's just such a dumb fuck with this shit. It's so embarrassing. He's so performative. Like, it sounds like he literally wanted to debate Twomad originally. What it sounds like to me is Hasan wanted to just be a fucking contrarian to what Twomad was saying, and then invited it on the stream, and then realized he was a dumb fuck that was wrong. So he justified it by saying, this guy just wants clout because he's a bigger content creator. And then when the guy's ready to talk to him, he fucking ghosts him. So there you go.
Okay, and then he'll say it's a meme. It's a meme. What's 40k likes? And then you'll watch Trainwreck stream where he's getting like fucking 30k gambling his fucking Robux. And then he'll say some cringe like, yo, you're using your platform irresponsibly. So the fuck are you?
Oh, he's just straight up trying to get fucking Destiny on here. Yeah, he can suck my dick.
This will not touch Destiny. He's scared of Destiny. Destiny, what do you do? Fight him. No, I wouldn't even touch him. We'll talk to actual epidemiologists, no experts. Not even Twomad. Bro, Ethan Klein just chimed in. Yo, Ethan is texting us on now. Fucking a baby. Look at this. Ethan Kleiner literally texted us on. He's still fucking. Oh my god, speak to me.
It's just gonna be so funny when it bites our eyes later. No, it's not gonna be funny because we will have moved on to the next controversy.
Who cares what you moved on to? You're spreading misinformation.
Just be like, you're wrong.
Let's see if he bans me. No ban.
Okay, let's get back to the Cowboys.
He's watching fucking Cowboys. There's no fucking way. He's an absolute pussball though. He's been begging me DMs to come on stream 10 times. Literally not even 10. It was twice. Okay, shows what I asked. Bring me on the 40,000 viewers, dude. It's like, oh, imagine getting owned by a guy with Brumoji. What does this he reply?
You think if I stop right now to go fucking debate on memes that were popping 3 hours ago with Twomad, you think these people are gonna be happy?
Ooh, you pussy. You pussy. Oh my god, he's putting me in the same spot as Destiny. He's like, oh my god, I'm scared. He's so good at making like the most bitch-made scared ass sound cool.
Memes that were popping 3 hours ago.
It's not memes. He calls it memes because it gives him an out. I'm not giving you an out. I came for your head.
Should I debate Twomad instead of watching MasterChef?
Yes, you should. I'm Twomad. I literally retarded. He's less retarded than you. And he's banning people in his chat at mass.
I'm the one who's saying Trump pandemic.
Yes, you are. You're playing it was profits prioritized over the well-being of the country.
Trump pandemic is literally what the fucking CDC is doing currently.
Okay, so there he's self-reported, right? Like that's conspiratorial meme. You literally just like, guys, I'm not a conspiracy theory. It's really actually the way I see it. The guy
Now that I'm hearing this guy talk, like, yeah, I think I agree with this guy now. I think he's making some pretty solid points. I know you guys can't hear it because your feeble brains can't interpret 2x speed, but I can. I'm fucking like, I'm absorbing this information really fast. This guy's changed my mind. It's actually kind of funny.
Guy with the Bravo G avatar, the dumbass, even knows this, and he's telling me I will not approach this. I'm gonna go play fucking Halo 1. It'd be fine if it was like in an actual like echo chamber, but your echo chamber includes like hundreds of thousands of people. Unfortunately, keep reaching, my guy. Dude, I'm heartbroken. Hopefully I get that debate one day. We will meet in the meantime.
Twomad debate time.
Yes! Cracker. What the fuck? That's a horrible word.
Masterchef time.
That end there fucking killed me. I'm sorry.
Dude, what the fuck? Believe me that. That's exactly what the fuck just happened.
Okay, well that was fun. That was something. Every day we realize how horrible Hasan is. Hasan is actually not good. Every day it's like a little bit more not good. Every day I'm like, you know, you guys are fucking sussy bakas from the popular video game Among Us. Stop defending Hasan, bro. He literally takes no accountability for the dumb shit he says. He's a fucking coward and a pussy. The guy's a fucking loser. That's it. No way that my 30-year-old brain's better than yours. Well, actually, it's 31 years old, asshole. So that's why it is better. So fuck you.